Hey there guys, it's Ben Heartrate back with another video to teach you guys how to ride the standard bike in your gym. We aren't going to worry about a specific bike here, but we are going to show you a few things to adjust your bike to fit you best and get your cardio session on. I got my friend Catherine Cole from 360 Fitness to give me a hand in showing you guys exactly the few things that you do want to change before you start your cardio session. The very first thing that you want to change with the bike is going to be the seat height. So Catherine's going to walk into the frame here and show you the point on her hip where you want the bike seat height to be. So she points right at the head of her femur, and it's a little bit of a bony process just at the lower part of your hip. This is the handle that she's pointing at. This is the handle that will move the bike seat itself so that you can move it up and down. So she puts it right down to that height that will work best for her at her hip level so that she can get on the bike and have a straight elongated leg. With most bike seats, you will find that they are numbered. So after you find that appropriate bike seat height for you, you can just adjust it to the number rather than having to find the hip every time. The second most important thing when adjusting a bike is the foot restraint. Most bikes have an adjustable foot restraint and you can adjust them with your hand. So here Catherine shows her foot doesn't quite fit properly in the foot restraint. What she then does is she's going to adjust it so that it better fits her foot. This might take a few times for you guys to get to really make sure that the foot restraint fits your foot properly. After she fits her foot or fixes her foot restraint, adjusts it and makes sure it's good, she has a nice tight foot within that foot restraint. That's exactly what you want. So after you've got the seat height and the foot restraints all figured out, you're going to mount the bike as Catherine's doing here. Make sure you always have a point of contact with your hand, and so you can get on and start pedaling. She has a nice elongated leg as well, as you saw, and that does make for a better, smoother bike ride. Here's your control panel. On your control panel, you're going to see a few options that I will get into, but it does vary from bike to bike as to what is offered. Some bikes you will see will have a heart rate monitor as well. Those are the silver panels. What you can do is place your hands on while you're pedaling, and it will take your heart rate. Most of these are very inaccurate, so I don't recommend basing your heart rate off of it. Getting back to the control panel here, guys, I did want to show you how to change the intensity and or the time of your workouts. So once you've selected a workout, it most likely will ask you to change the time as well as the level. So the one Catherine's pointing at is actually how to change the intensity of your workout or the level of your workout on this particular bike. This panel is a way to change time a little bit more quickly rather than notching the time button up and down, as well as you can do it with the level. So from bike to bike it will vary, so I'm not going to get into it too much. Here you'll see that the bike is actually running through instructions on how to select a workout or press quick start to get a workout going right away. What Catherine's going to do here is she's going to select quick start so that she starts a quick workout, and then she's going to adjust the level accordingly. So she clicks quick start, the workout begins, and she's going to go down to that level button. She's going to click up a few times to get it to level 5. This is a harder intensity than level 1, and we do want to try and challenge ourselves more and more. After she selects that, she's going to be able to track her distance, her RPMs, as well as her calories, and these are good baselines or good numbers to use. Typically, the calories that are used on these bikes, or the calorie counter on these bikes, isn't too accurate, but it is something that you can go off of to really track your performance or calories burned. Distance can also be a good tracker during your workout to really give you an idea of how well you're performing on the bike or during your cardio session. It does give you something to shoot for from workout to workout if you track your performance from time to time. RPMs are also something that you can follow upon just to make sure that you're keeping on pace with your distance that you maybe have set in the past. That wraps up the video today, guys. I hope it was instructional and helped you kind of get the formalities of how to adjust your bike seat, change your foot paddles, as well as a few things about control panels on the bikes themselves. If you guys have any questions or concerns, please comment on the YouTube page and we can get back to you as soon as possible. My name is Ben Heartrate. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good night.